Hello everyone, and it's Marnie's story time. Yes, I've been away quite a bit this year with lots of things going on in the family, but I was able to do something special to end my year, so I want to read you a book from a local author, Rosalind Carroll, and her book is titled Twerble, the Dragon Who Wears Red Boots. Mythical dragons, fancy red boots. Wonder what we have in store. Her book actually has more than one story, but the first story tells us how Twerble comes about with his red boots. So let's read the first one at least to honour Rosie's book. She's even signed my book for Marnie's library. Twerble is a dragon who lives on a distant land called Akasharanya. Akasharanya is like Mother Earth, except there are no cities, mines, or even other human things, because Akasharanians use their mind power and universal energy. They also like having fun and playing imagination games. Twerble decided he would like a human friend, so he flew to Earth to find one, someone who believed in magical dragon beings, and he finally chose Jessie Black. Now, because most Earth humans cannot see Akasharanians, Twerble decided he would wear something humans could see, so he used his imagination. Twerble also learned that Earth humans believed that dragons breathed fire. So when he arrived back home, he practiced fire breathing. "Why are you huffing and puffing?" his father asked. "I'm trying to breathe fire," Twerble answered, rather out of breath. "Why?" "Because humans believe we do," Twerble replied, trying to breathe fire from his mouth, but not even a tiny puff of smoke seemed to appear. Look at his smoke rings. "We don't breathe fire," his father said. "We are happy dragons. Would you like to breathe fire and then burn things?" Twerble's face lit up. "No," his father spoke again. "Not all humans believe we breathe fire." Then Twerble's mother asked, "Why are you wearing red boots?" She was rather curious, but did not frown, because on Akasharanya there is only happiness. "Because, mother dearest," replied Twerble, "I am going to meet an earth boy. His name is Jessie." So Twerble zoomed to the sky. He flew around some birds and whooshed down, landed right in front of his mother. "I used universal energy to make my boots." "You have done well," his mother smiled. "Maybe Jessie could come and visit us sometime." "Yes." Twerble kissed his mum, hugged his dad, and flew to Earth on his important mission. So let's read our next little short story. This one is Jessie Meets Twerble. One morning, Jessie woke, got out of bed, and peeked out of the window into the garden. He saw something very odd. He rubbed his eyes and he stared. There were two giant red boots. Jessie tiptoed out through the back door. He crept over and bravely put his hand out to touch them. Two large, scaly legs appeared. Jessie spoke firmly. "Who are you, and where's the rest of you?" And there it was, a dragon. Jessie gasped, "Oh, you're so big." No, I'm not. Not for a dragon. Dragon replied. Why are you here? Jessie asked. Do you like having fun, Jessie? The dragon said. How do you know my name? And what's yours? Jessie asked. My name is Twerble, and I am from a magic land called Akasharania, where we use our mind power to know and do things. You and I could have lots of fun, like flying. Flying? Jessie asked. Yes, Twerble replied. How? I can fly, Twerble said importantly. If you hop on my back, we can fly really high. Jessie sat down next to the red boots, and he looked up at Twerble, who stared back and winked. Jessie laughed. He had a new best friend. My mum and dad will want to come outside and meet you. You are too big to go inside, Jessie said. Jessie and Twerble high-fived, just like that. I wonder what will happen when Mum and Dad meet Twerble. Do we meet Twerble's parents and continue? Maybe we should. Might explain a bit more what Twerble was up to. Jessie's parents meet Twerble. Jessie raced inside to tell his parents about his new best friend. There, sitting next to Jessie's dog, Minnie, was a small Twerble. Oh, he seems to have shrunk. Jessie was so surprised, but he did say firmly, Where are your red boots? Under here, said Twerble, and Jessie spied 2 small pairs of red boots. How did you get so small? Easy, Twerble replied. Akasharanian mind power. Jessie, who are you talking to? Said Dad. My best friend Twerble. Dad grinned. Child's imagination. Mum said, I don't think so. Minnie is excited about something. What can't we see, Jessie? Jessie pointed under the table. Mum and Dad looked and saw 2 weird, small red boots. Then 2 scaly legs, a body, arms and a head. A dragon, Dad said. Why? Is there a dragon on Earth? Dragons breathe fire. Twerble looked up and smiled. We, on Akasharania, do not breathe fire. I have come to play with Jessie. I would like to show him where I live. We, Akasharanians, use our mind power. You humans learn by reading books and things. How will Jessie get there and back? Jessie's mother asked. Twerble answered, On my back. I can fly. Watch. And they all went outside. Jessie climbed on Twerble's back, and Twerble spread his wings. Twerble and Jessie flew above the house, giggling, and then they zoomed down and landed right at Jessie's dad's feet. Dad laughed. Are there any dragons big enough for me to ride? Jessie and Twerble winked to each other, and they high-fived. I think Jessie could be up to all sorts of adventures with Twerble. They meet the grandpa, and further in the book, they save a whale. Jessie meets thunder and lightning. Kind of liking this book. There's Jessie and Twerble saves a whale. Wouldn't it be nice to save a whale? Let's see. Jessie wears red boots. So Jessie obviously gets to wear some red boots. Twerble made a sounder meter from universal energy. I think this is a really cool book from our author. So, if you have a chance, don't forget to see if you can get a copy of Twerble the Dragon, who wears red boots. And we would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas from everybody here at Marnie's Library and our author today, Rosalind Carroll. Bye for now.